Hey guys, it's me. The patch notes for the next patch has dropped and it's very short patch for a huge act beginning. I guess they are saving most of the agent changes for when Chamber gets released. I may be wrong, of course, but this patch is very small. First off, which is of course major changes, the classic has been nerfed heavily. When you're walking, the fire error has increased from 0.05 to 0.6. So if you right click while walking, it's going to be extremely inaccurate. While running, that has changed from 0.2 to 1.3. So running right clicks are no longer existent. It's impossible. And jumping as well, jumping firing error for right click has been changed from 1.1 to 2.1. So essentially you cannot get kills easily when you're running and gunning with the classic. You have to stay static. The next change is changes to fracture, which is quite important. The barriers have been adjusted a bit for defenders, so defenders have more space to work with. The attacker barrier also has been reduced, shifted back so that the timings are a bit more safer for the defenders to peek. And the orb as well in A halls, it has also been shifted towards the defender side. It was too easy for attackers to gain control. And they've added this, I don't know what this is called, cupboard something, to block line of sight from A halls to attacker spawn B. It was quite common for defenders to push through and simply hold the T base from A halls because they had line of sight towards the B entrance. It was quite powerful, so that's no longer going to be a thing. And they have made jump ropes a bit more smoother. Sometimes it used to be very rough. It was very noticeable when you're constantly moving around with the rope. That should no longer be the case. They added some change to the tournament mode, which I'm not sure if it's observer sided or client sided. I think it's observer sided. Basically, if you toggle this, you will be able to see attackers as right-handed people and defenders as left-handed people. So I think this is for observers, and if it is for observers, it's a good change because it will now be more easier to understand who is the defender and who is the attacker the second you see the way the weapons are in the left and right hand. That's all the changes coming in this patch. It's quite short patch. I know, yes, Yoru changes, Omen changes. We were expecting this. Maybe it's coming in the next patch when Chamber drops, or maybe it's just still being tested, still being tested. That's the only explanation for this.